Hello friends! So over the summer, I decided that I would try out 5 different hobbies.
And yeah, this video is just a compilation of me doing all of those stuff.
No more yapping, let's get right into the video. Guys, this is my first scrapbook. I used to write this journal all the time, so now I finally got myself my own scrapbook. And I'm just gonna document my life throughout the years in this scrapbook. And I'm so excited. Like, I've been wanting to do this hobby for so long because I've seen like Pinterest photos of it and it seems so cute. Let's start this hobby.
It's really not that bad. It just needs a little shaping. To the salon!
I love it.
I have finished my scrapbook, or at least the first couple pages. I did finish the cover, of course. This is the cover, it's super duper cute. And then I did finish the inside. This is the inside. It says about me. I used newspaper for this. This is my old picture of me. This is my cat. I also did what I have as my traits, and I did when I started the scrapbook. I added some Minecraft stickers. And then also I have this photo of my graduation, Nana, of course, and then some little ribbons, buttons. I love the buttons. I also have this super good quote.
We'll just have to make some peace with the fact that not everyone likes this all the time.
Be who you are, Taurus, not who you think everybody wants you to be. And I really love that quote because sometimes it feels like we're, walking in the shadows of other people, but we should be ourselves because we only have ourselves in the end. And then I also have my hobbies and my favorite media. This is how it turned out, guys. I really like this hobby. I think I'm gonna continue doing this. Obviously, I'm only showing you guys a portion of the scrapbook for the video, but if you guys want more updates on it, I will definitely be doing more updates. There's still so many pages, guys. So many pages. There's so much to go. And I'm super duper excited. Let me know if this inspired you because scrapping is super fun. This is kind of a niche reference, but if you guys had a wreck this journal, because I had one when I was younger, this was kind of like scrapbooking to me, and I think this hobby is super duper fun. Like, these are my wreck this journal pages. Look at this. So silly. Super duper fun hobby. Now let's move on to the next hobby. Alright guys, next hobby is sewing. I think sewing is a very valuable hobby to know because you can mend the stuff that you have at your house. Here is the project that I'm working on. It's a laptop sleeve. A lot of this project involved hand sewing, which I think is also very important to learn too. Hi friends! I'm working on my simple little sewing project, which is my laptop case. It's coming out so cute. This is the progress so far. I'm gonna be adding these really cute little red flowers, and it's just gonna be a simple hand sewing technique. So I'm gonna show y'all how I do it. I'm just gonna take a needle, obviously, and then you gotta take your thread and then cut it to the length you want. And so I'm just gonna cut this to the length I want, which I'm gonna do like about here. I think that's good. And then obviously you're gonna do a knot at the end because where else would your thread go? You gotta knot it at the end. So I'm gonna knot it at the end, like so.
Also guys, ignore how sweaty I look. I just came back from a run, so do not judge me, please.
But we're just gonna put the needle through the thread. Don't worry guys, I struggle with this part too. There we go. You're just gonna take one of these flowers. First, you're gonna mark where you wanna do it. And so since I want the flowers to be in the middle, I'm gonna start sewing from the middle. Alright guys, so this is my first flower and I'm gonna do the rest of the flowers and I'll show you guys the results. But yeah, it's super simple. You just put the thread through the loop over and over again until you create like a secure knot on that. Now honestly, you can do this on any clothes that you have to really like spice them up. You can add the lace or the flowers by hand stitching. It's super simple. But yeah, I just did a stitch back and forth from the back, as you can see. Alright guys, this is how the flowers turned out. I think they turned out so cute and they really add to the look of the MacBook case. So I'm definitely gonna be using this. And now I just need to glue on the Velcro straps. Stop! Studies show that 27% of my followers on Instagram are male, which is diabolical and outrageous. So if you want to support my cause and lower that number down and make it mostly female, then go ahead and follow my Instagram. link in description and show it on screen. Guys, I'm gonna make a cat toy, crochet cat toy for this baby because she gets bored a lot. I want her to have fun. For this one, all you need to do is chain 40 times and then double crochet into each stitch 3 times. So we'll see how it turns out. Alrighty guys, I just finished a really cute cat toy for my cat, so let's see if she likes it. Hopefully she does. Oh, she likes it! Oh.
No, it's not me.
Training, they did cover this stuff, right?
I am halfway done with my cardigan project. This is what it looks like so far. I'm so close to being done. I'm watching some Danny Gonzalez. I'm now doing a shell stitch and I love these stitches because they're so satisfying. So let me show you guys what they look like. Alright, so this is what a shell stitch looks like. I think it's so cute. So I'm gonna do that around my project and we'll see how it turns out. I'm locking in. This has been a really chill thing to do. I feel like I really like crocheting because
It's kind of something good to do when you're a really anxious person. Usually when I'm watching things, I can't focus.
I feel the need to do something else, and so crocheting is a good substitute for that. It's so fun making your own pieces, you know what I mean?
What the dog doing?
Okay guys, here is my crochet project finished. I think it turned out super duper cute. What do you guys think? This is how it looks with this outfit. It's kind of off the shoulder, but I like that actually. This is why I love crocheting because you can really adjust it to however you want. Anyways, what do you guys think of this crochet piece? Do y'all like it? Would y'all recreate? I will be linking the video tutorial down below. Now, time for the next hobby. Photography is such an exciting way to take photos of life around you and just memories in general. I'm using my Sony Shot camera for these photos. I played around with the settings as well, and I don't usually do that, so that was super interesting. Anyways, this hobby is super fun as well as simple to learn, so I definitely recommend it. So guys, I found a random cardboard piece in my room, so I decided to cut it up, make it into a canvas, 8 by 10. And then I decided to make an art piece just for funsies because I do think painting is so much fun. Guys, this is my paint setup. I'm gonna make this drawing here, or at least I'll try to. Wish me luck. So fun fact, these are actually my favorite flowers, the lily of the valleys. I was really excited to make this because I think this is only like my second paint experiencing thingamajiggy, so it was super fun. And honestly, I was vibing because I was listening to music and I was locking in, and when you have music and painting, it's like a whole experience together. And also these paint markers saved me so bad. I'm so glad I had them. Like, they've definitely helped out with the shading. I also used watercolor paint as well. As you can tell, the paint markers came in handy. Look at that shading right there. That shading is really good. Yeah, no, I loved making the little plum bobs. They were so cute. And I also signed it. And then I did make sure it was refined towards the end. And then I added puffy paint for the flowers. Alrighty guys, I finally finished my painting. Let's see how it turned out. Drum roll please. Ta-da! Okay, it is so cute. I'm actually proud of myself. It is definitely really good for like my second or third painting. That's pretty good. I think the technique looks really good. I definitely could use some improvements. Like, I'm not saying it's perfect, but I am really proud of this result. But yeah, I can just put it in like a little frame, you know, just cherish it because I made this myself and I'm really proud of myself. But what do you guys think? I'm really happy that I was able to turn this little cardboard piece into a really cool painting. I also wanted to show you guys this other painting that I did during my therapist appointment.
It is so pretty. It's like a little fly.
In therapy, we always talk about like letting the fly out, so I decided I would draw a fly being let out into the world, and it's so holographic and pretty. I'm happy with this painting too. This painting is pretty cool. So let me know if you guys would also do this hobby. Anyways, that is the end of the video. I know this was kind of a shorter video, but I still really enjoyed doing it. It did take longer because a lot of these hobbies take time. Let me know in the comments down below which hobby was your favorite or which hobbies you're already doing right now. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye!